Everybody. You see what it is. We've been busy. I literally just started. Hey, Promise Bank. EBS Suites. It's a Tuesday. Hey.
It's all good.
Hey. We up here. You see the sun. You see the sun setting behind us. We at the 24th floor. We doing it real big. Why? Because it's a pop-up podcast, and that's what it is. Every Tuesday, you know what it is. Promise Mangum 24th floor vibes. Hey. Supermodel, almost. I'll just say it like that.
Barely.
Ain't no barely.
Barely a supermodel.
I've been seeing them pictures.
Nah, I'm too thick to be a supermodel.
Nah.
Supermodels are skinny with bones. Bones and everything. No meat.
Man, hey. Yo. First off, I don't even know how this even happened.
You know what? I don't know how it happened either.
But it's awesome.
I know it is. This is my first podcast. I'm excited.
Really?
Yes, I am.
Well, there you go. There
Excited,
you go.
nervous, just a little, just a tad.
Just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, Promise Man, we out here doing it real big. 24 floor vibes. You know what it is? The pop-up podcast every Tuesday night. Yo, go ahead and tell everybody who you are. If they don't know who you are, they need to know who you are.
I am Lexis Diamond, and that is my real name.
Mm-hmm.
Lexis Diamond. That's my real name.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking.
I gotta emphasize that because people be thinking, "Oh, you made that up." No, that's my name.
Yeah.
I'm gonna name you that.
Everybody says that whenever I say my name is Promise.
Your
real name Promise. My grandfather's name.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's unique.
I appreciate it. So like I said, we are up here. Yo, model stuff. It's real big. Hey, yo. How'd you start off? Let's get into a little background, and then we'll move forward.
I don't know. I've always liked to take pictures, and I've never really, ever wanted to be a model per se. I just was like, you know what? I see everybody else. Oh, if this person can do it, then I know I can do it.
Definitely.
So that's how I went about it, and I, booked my first photo shoot. A lot of people liked it, so I just kept taking pictures from there, doing a little networking and stuff.
Definitely.
And that's just how it started. I mean, it just started off of me just like, oh, I like to take pictures, so I'm gonna take pictures.
That's what I'm talking about. So, like, when you first initially got into doing everything, what was your first thoughts as far as like? Were you scared? Were you like, yo, I got this? Like, how was your thinking process for that? Oh,
I was definitely, I wouldn't say scared. I was nervous.
Gotcha.
I was real nervous. Like, I'm like, I ain't never took a picture of I've never took a professional picture really a day in my life. I mean, I used to do this little it was this company called John Casablancas or something. I used to do that.
Where's that out of?
It was out of Raleigh. It was out of Cary.
Gotcha.
And it kind of gave me those vibes of, we just want your money. You're not going to get nowhere with this.
Gotcha.
That's basically how I felt about it. So I just stopped doing it. And like maybe a year after that, I was just, came to the conclusion, maybe I just want to take some pictures, pay for my own photo shoot. Been paying for my own photo shoots from there. It's just really, when I first did my first photo shoot for real, I was really just nervous.
Gotcha.
But the photographer told me, he was like, he thought I've done it before, and I'm like, no, I've never done this before. So I just think it's it's real easy to just take a picture.
Gotcha. It takes a little artwork to it.
It takes a lot of art. It's I guess it's the personality of the person that makes it takes it a step above just taking pictures or just being pretty.
Gotcha. No, I understand. So a lot of people don't understand when it comes to being the model and stuff. You actually book your stuff until somebody represents you.
Exactly.
How much of that hustle do you see young ladies, out there trying to do it like that?
I mean,
because it's a big hustle.
Let me tell you, it is definitely a big hustle. When you don't have people behind you helping you, it's like it's a lot harder because you also have life. That goes along with that. So me, I live by myself. I got rent to pay, bills to pay, and if I can't do it, then I'm just not gonna be able to do it.
Gotcha.
So that's why I don't put out a lot of content because I don't book a lot of shoots.
Gotcha.
Because I got other priorities.
Gotcha.
So it's a lot harder, and you have to hustle a lot harder when you don't have somebody behind you.
Now, do you find that like a problem when it comes to you getting booked maybe by somebody else or where the case is because you don't put out enough content or whatever? Or do you think it's something that actually helps you out because like you don't put out a lot of content and then what happens is when you do put out content, it's like, yo, this is crazy and 5,000 likes or I don't know how many likes you get, like does that help out? I mean, or do you think it does?
It's a win-win situation, honestly.
Gotcha.
You don't want to put out too much because then come the near future, you won't. If you don't book a shoot or if you don't have the money for a shoot, then you don't have any content to put out. Gotcha. So that's how I do. If I do if I book one photo shoot for myself and I do one photo shoot and let's say I take 10 pictures, I'm gonna put out one picture and maybe a few weeks later I'll put out another one. Gotcha. Because I can only book so many shoots at one time, because of the life thing, because of the bills thing. So that's just how I do it. And I think I see it as a win-win. I can also, take my own pictures on my iPhone. iPhones take pretty good pictures. You know what I'm saying? So they do. That's how I do it. And then on top of that, I've been doing a lot of like writing music and rapping. I don't know if you've seen. I don't know if you've seen my videos.
No, I didn't even know this.
Yeah, I have a few videos on Instagram.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I need to go back on there and look at that. Like, I did not know that. Like, for real?
Yeah, for real.
So you killing it? Like, as far as, like, the music stuff?
Yeah, I'm getting into it. I really am.
Gotcha.
I know this girl, she used to work with me. She's actually artist manager. So
oh, really?
I got with her, and she's supposed to be managing me
on
the modeling and the music side, but we're getting more into the music side. And
is it because it's moving faster?
Yeah, I think so. I think the music side is moving a lot faster because, honestly, I think it's easier for you to make music and put it out than it is for you to have, take photos and just put them out and get people to look at your photos.
Gotcha.
I think it's easier to get people to listen to your music than it is to get people to look at your photos.
You need more substance.
Exactly.
Gotcha. That makes sense. That makes sense.
And it shows my artistry because I used to do spoken word. So.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah, I used to do a lot of that. So.
Why'd you stop?
It was a program for kids in high school and middle school. It's called Author in Action, and I just
word.
Yeah, I just
so you really from here.
Yeah, I'm really from here. I was in Author in Action for 4 years.
So dang, what is my brother's name? Dad Nabu. Is it Calvin? No, it can't be Calvin.
Who
was over Author in Action?
Nathan
Freeman. The first dude who I met when I was down here in the arts, moved up here in 2012, and he was doing some major stuff. Yep. And he still is, but I'm just saying, Author in Action, a lot of people don't know about that.
They sure don't.
And he is like, if those of y'all don't know, or if y'all don't know. Winston-Salem also hosts the Black Theater Festival. Yep. So he's very, 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 very involved in that as well. So, dang. Yeah. Dang, and you stopped?
I mean, it's just, I got older, and a lot of times it's not really for the, grown-ups.
Gotcha.
So when it's like, as soon as you turn 18, I mean, you can go back and be like a mentor, but you won't really be a part of like the commencements that you'll be a part of it, but you'll be kind of on in the background. So behind the scenes helping the kids that are coming up, with their writing, and he call it, what they call it. Dang, I can't even remember how he talked. Like his method of writing spoken word was so unique. Mm-hmm. They had riff nouns, and he called them shout outs, and it's a way that he showed us how to write to where we put words together that you wouldn't think you would put together and it makes sense.
Gotcha.
So I just grew up and I just stopped going, honestly.
Yeah.
Got a job, Yeah.
Adulting sucks.
Was like, adulting was like a job almost.
It is.
But then once you start working, you don't have time for it.
I understand. But you gotta make that hustle. You gotta make that commitment and stuff or whatever. Yeah, but like it's good to see you're taking some of those lessons that you learn from Author in Action and putting it into your music. You're putting it into like really getting into I want to say the next level of your stuff. Because art's art. It doesn't matter if you're model, if you sing, if you do digital art, if you do, traditional methods, whatever the case is art. So to really see you utilize some of the lessons that you learn from there, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely.
That's pretty cool. So right now, Promise Mangum, Papa Podcast, you already know what time it is. It is the Spitfire round. 5 questions, 4 questions, I don't know, straight off the top of the dome. You can tell me the first thing that comes to mind, and let's see what's up.
All right.
Did you go down to All-Star Weekend?
I did not.
You didn't?
I didn't.
Why not?
Because, I had to make that big move back.
That's right.
I drove my car, so I had to come, drive 16 hours back home.
We forgot to even get into that. So you moved. When did you move again?
I moved in April of 2018.
You moved in 2018 to Kentucky.
Kansas. Everybody says
Kentucky,
that.
Kansas.
Everybody says Kentucky. I don't know why.
Because Kentucky has a good basketball team. Not the best basketball team, but a good basketball team. Kansas does too. But like, we're not talking about the Jayhawks.
Right.
But, so it begins with a K. It's somewhere over there.
Yeah, it's somewhere over there.
And it's like, that's all we know about that.
Right.
So you moved over there. Like, what happened?
I moved over there, to try to get away from Winston. Because, when you grow up in Winston, or when you grow up anywhere, it's like, dang, I'm trying to get out of here. I'm trying to get away.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Well, for me, when I left, I was like, oh. It was good for, like, the first month. But
that's it?
I was like, dang, I'm homesick. Dang, I miss my mama.
Yeah.
Dang, I miss my family. Dang, I don't got no home cooked food. Dang, I don't got no chitlins.
Yeah,
I just was missing home.
When you decided to take that leap, you really have to be able to focus on yourself. Did you take that? So you took that time out to focus on yourself, though, right?
Yeah, I took that time out to focus on myself and also just get myself together. And that's like when I was over there is when I really buckled down and was like, okay, I'm going to keep writing and I'm going to do this music thing. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to get with the people I know here because I have more connections here than I didn't know nobody in Kansas.
You understand? So trust me.
I came back to get with the people I know here and I'm like, I got to make it happen.
That's what it is. Trust me. Because like I left in 2012 down from Florida, Pensacola, stand up. You know what it is, 850. And yeah, like I didn't see any growth. I was like, I'm done with this. And most of the people who left there, they always go up to Atlanta because that's like the biggest city next to us. They don't go to New Orleans. They don't go down to Tampa. Every once in a while you might see a couple people do that, but it's Atlanta. And yeah, I don't like Atlanta.
Why? I would actually love to move to Atlanta.
Personal side note, let's go ahead and just get into it. When I was in Atlanta, somebody broke into my car and stole my computer, stole my gun.
What?
And yeah, I was right there in Cobb County. And yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, that can happen anywhere.
It can, yeah, but like it's just something about Atlanta is like everybody's like, oh, it's the Black Mecca and stuff like that. Nah, I'm good.
Right.
Sorry. Like, I know a lot of homeboys down there who are making it real big and stuff, but I couldn't be around that neither. So I had to keep going 6.5 more hours up here. And now I'm in Winston-Salem at the tower now. So it worked out, I guess.
Right. Winston is really not that bad.
It's not.
Really is not that bad.
Well, the whole, the triad, the triangle type deal, especially if you're trying to grow some business stuff or whatever, it's not that bad.
Yeah, this is a good place to start.
It is.
I think people are better off starting here in Winston than trying to go to Atlanta and start something.
True. So that's where it is. So, hey, so I guess the Spitfire round's over because I forgot to get into the whole. Wait, are we back?
There it go.
We're back. Okay, so let's see. Hold on a second, everybody. I am still recording. I need to see what's. Okay, no, I'm good. All right, so I guess that means we got to end the show. Go ahead and let everybody know all your social media stuff. Let everybody know where they can find you and stuff like that.
All right, so you can find me on Facebook, Lexus Diamond. Everything is pretty much the same. Facebook, Lexus Diamond. Instagram, Lexus Diamond _ and Snapchat, Lexus Diamond.
That's what I'm talking about. You gonna snap a lot? You gonna snap a lot?
Yeah, I'm on Snap sometimes. I had to come up here and snap, Winston from the 24th floor of the Winston Tower.
Hey, that's what we do around here. That's what it is. Yo, got a lot more interviews coming up. Promise, ma'am. You know what it is. 24 Floor Vibes, Pop-Up Podcast, EBS Suites. Hey, we out here trying to do it.
Yep.
I'll y'all later. Peace.